Alright. The Jedi here. Let's get started. Alright. As you can see, we have a lot of this today. And I'll just go here. Yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jedi Number One, and to my Twitter. We will actually go to Twitter because I gotta show you guys something. Let's do it first. Actually, let me just show this first. Alright, to get started with this, Steelers 37-15 yesterday versus the Jets. Guess who played? Guess who played for the Steelers? Russell Wilson. 2 touchdown passes and 1 rushing touchdown. Now, I'm not going to lie. The passing actually did look good for Pittsburgh yesterday. I was shocked to actually see Wilson do his thing like he normally did back in the old days. Like his Seattle days. George Pickens, 5 receptions to 111 yards with a touchdown. Wilson was throwing it deep to him. I believe he targeted him on the deep ball at least 4 to 5 times. But he connected with him with these receptions. And Pat Freiermuth and the rest, yeah, everything was good. The rushing was very good by Harris. Harris has rushed. I mean, he was doing good with the rushing last year as well, but this might be his hardest rush, his hardest in running the ball of this year, of all time in the last decade, since he was drafted to the Steelers in 2021. This is his greatest rushing that I've ever seen from him. Not gonna lie. Warren's a little bit shaky. He had injury, so he's trying to get back in the pace with Najee Harris, but he's one of them as well. They both do good on the receptions, like they did here with 15 yards. Harris not getting receptions. He usually gets receptions, but they was more focused on the run. But Warren got the receptions. So this guy, Bishop Jr., my man, 6 tackles, 2 interceptions, was a clutcher. That's what really turned the ball, turned the game around. It was because of him and the blocked field goal. But he didn't block the field goal. But they had a blocked field goal. Steelers defense. More of an offense for the Steelers to see what Wilson did. Watt got only at least a QB hit. But he did pressure, what's the name? Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, they got that sack. 2 interceptions was good by the Steelers, and a punt was blocked. So the Steelers did 4 things on defense. They kept on deflecting balls, so that's good. But from this right here, Watt only got at least 1 assist tackle, so this was a hard time for Watt. So the Steelers are not really getting that much of sacks. Larry Ogunjobi, or I should say Larry, got the sack with 2 tackles. And to remind you, you will be hearing some noises in the background, such as outside my house or outside of my room. Bear with me with that, as I have spoken before in the last previous videos. But yeah, and I'm a little skippy a little bit, cause I got these right here in the process that I will click off. So bear with me with that as well. Just bear with me on everything. And I apologize if the errors are...
Did you use my phone and not flush it?
No, I have not been to the bathroom today. Yes, family issues. I apologize. And yeah. Aaron Rodgers, 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Now, Brees Hall for NFL fans with the fantasy app. But yeah, this Jets team did good. There's no respect to them. I mean, they obviously got that sack too. Now, this was Fields. Fields probably would have been sacked a few times, but Wilson actually looked like Russell Wilson, like casual Russell Wilson, like casual Russell Wilson. Like he looks just like his former self almost. And this I already know what to say for this game. But actually, no, I do. So let me click off of this because I had enough of looking at that. And we'll give the Eagles and Giants for a second. Let's look at this. Why was this guy at the game yesterday? And he printed himself in somebody else did this actually. This is somebody else, but there was a thing that Trump did. He did make a little man of himself in a Steeler outfit, as it's being shown here by someone else actually. But it's and this is a little joke. This is not really real, and it's playing more on Twitter. If you find it. If you search up Steelers and Jets games featured Donald Trump, this will probably show. But this is not real, and I hope that he did not upset the Steeler tradition. As he said, and yeah, that was my Twitter account. I should have shown that, but oh well. I'll go to my profile another time. Let's go back to this. Oh wait, and before I do that, Steelers and Jets, and this website's a little bit skippy, so bear with me on that one. They finally beat the Jets. First time since 2016. And the Steelers lead 21-7. Finally, we beat the Jets. They've been slippy lately. Jets hate us. Jets hate us Steeler fans as well. I mean, they better get a win. The last time I believe the Jets blew out the Steelers was the 03, 6-0. It was probably a game that did not matter, or a game that was upset, but half of these games have been upset. But yeah, the Jets. No hard feelings to the Jets. But they got vanquished yesterday. So let's look at the home games. Let's look at the home games. This is going to take a minute. This is going to take a minute. And to remind you, this is the football database website that is very laggy. I don't even know should I even... yes, this little circle saying in the internet right here is 3:30. I'll just go here. I'll print that in later, I guess. But and another New York team got blown to pieces. Eagles and Jets. Eagles and Giants. I'm getting confused now. Eagles and Giants. Eagles emerged to a 4-2 record. Giants, well, does not have a bye week yet. Their bye week is coming shortly. But they'll fall to 2-5. While the Eagles go to 4-2. The next they'll play the Giants is the last game of the season, January 5th. Let's look at the stats from that. Rushing killed the Giants. Rushing killed the Giants. Passing, not much. Well, the Giants could have totaled that, but total yards, the Eagles killed the Giants, especially with the run. Saquon Barkley. 8 sacks allowed by the Giants, which means the Eagles got 8 sacks versus the Giants. Giants got 5 sacks. No turnovers. Yeah, no turnovers. Well, a fumble could have landed into the hands of the Eagles, but was picked up with one of the Giants. But 28-3. The Eagles have finally blew out a team for the first time this year since a week 7 of last year's season 2023. Which was insane. Pickett really didn't do much, but he showed that he might have a little struggle with passing in the near future. That's all I saw. And he gave himself a sack. So literally, didn't really do much. But basically, like, gave us a signal that he's going to be a little bit of an issue in the future. That's all I can say. Hurts didn't really do much. He did not. He only hit Devontae Smith once for negative yards. But he has 10 completions out of 14 attempts for 114 yards and a touchdown. But something about Hurts I don't like is his passing. He has a good passing. The reason why he has good passing now is because he has A.J. Brown back and Devontae Smith, but he didn't hit Devontae Smith. But he may has A.J. Brown back and Devontae Smith and certain other guys back as well. Goddard is not back, so that's going to be a little bit of a struggle. And let's look at the Giants. Let's look at that Eagles defense. Let's see who's it's number 17, Dion. Nakobe Dion, if I'm saying his name right, Dion, but yeah, Nakobe has 11 tackles, 2 sacks, and then Jalen Carter 2 sacks, Noah Smith Jr. a sack, Bryce Huff a sack, Josh Sweat a sack. I did not see Brandon Graham. Looks like he is out with an injury, I guess, or he's didn't get any tackles. But I know I'm pretty sure he played. But let's look at the Eagles, and I'll pop right into the Steelers because I didn't want to. So they got the Bengals. I am going to show you the results of the Bengals record so you guys can get a clear heads. But yeah, I'm not going to look at the Giants right now, so I am going to let's look at the standings. So the Eagles in second place. Washington lost. Well, no, they won, but they lost their quarterback. Probably going to be for a few weeks, probably 4 weeks, with a rib injury. But he might actually play. Jalen Daniels guy. But Eagles win 2, Steelers win 2. Steelers are in first place. And the Steelers have the Giants Monday, October 28th. And then they're on bye week, and then they'll be back November 10th. So I will go over their first half in the bye week. While they're in, when the Eagles play the Jaguars, I'll probably like get into that in the process, but I'll probably and they actually have blown out 2 teams in the span of 2 weeks now. Raiders and the Jets. Giants, it's an iffy. The broadcasters say they're going to go 6-2, but I don't believe that. So, yeah, I just don't believe that. They took a team down by 10, which is the Chargers, and they blew out 2 teams. And they was in a close one with Dallas and the Colts. And Falcons and the Broncos. They could have actually scored more points versus the Falcons, but they chose not to, for the most part. They couldn't get any touchdowns, really. So this was a field goal game for the Steelers. But, yeah, this looks more good. They're 5-2. They got the Giants next, so this is just it gets more interesting. And it's a late game actually, 8:15 as you can see, p.m. on a Monday. So gotta get ready for that. And then the Commanders, and then after that, then comes this day, this part of the month, November 17th. I will be prepared for that. And then this is on the 15th. This is a Thursday. So, yeah, they're going to be split up. And then the Eagles and the Steelers, which we're not going to talk about right now. Eventually we will, but we're not going to talk about that right now. But yes, the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns, they got the Chiefs in the mix a bit, which is not really my concern right now. But yes, the division rivals are my concern right now. And the Giants are a little bit iffy, and the Commanders are a little bit iffy as well. So these two teams are a little bit iffy because right now we're not sure how is Justin Fields. What did Justin Fields learn from the Jets? Like from Wilson playing against the Jets. What did he learn? Well, actually, I feel like Fields should have learned something though. I feel like he should have learned how to see downfield and throw a perfect deep ball to guys like George Pickens or Von Jefferson, or like a running back wise or something, or like I don't know, like he has done good, but like Fields likes to run and throw. I get that. If I was a quarterback, I can see myself doing that as a quarterback myself. Actually, if I was a quarterback, but Wilson actually just proved that he might actually take this one for the Giants, against the Giants. Or probably for the Commanders, and then, yeah, he might. I don't know. Mike Tomlin has a. I mean, again, before they hit the division rival, like before they hit the November 17th, like once they hit November 17th, you gotta go. Like that's it. You gotta go. Now, I want them to win these two games. I want them to win, but we might lose. They might lose, and it's probably going to be against like the Ravens or the Chiefs. Browns, Bengals are looking pretty sharp right now. I do want the Eagles to beat them though. And speaking of the Eagles, let's go back to the Eagles schedule. Again, I got the Bengals. They actually changed the time to 1 o'clock. It was 1:25, and it's just happening on a Fox channel. If we click on it, but I'm not going to click on it. But then they have they changed the time for the Jaguars game as well, so it's no longer on. Weird. Why did they change that? Okay, let me look at this guy. This was supposed to be on NBC. Oh, because the Jaguars are not in a good, relevant team right now. It's off for week 18, so week. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Okay. So I think Colts, Vikings, and I'm not sure. That's the thing. Which channel are they playing on? I'm gonna have to click on one of these. Huh. Good sneeze by me. Good sneeze by me, actually. Okay, so let's look at this. That's the second time I sneeze. Okay. This game will be on nationally by CBS. Okay, so it's on. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Um. Okay. Again, the skippiness and the lagginess. I apologize. Giants have lost. They say that the Giants lead the series. The broadcasters. No, the Eagles lead the series 94-88 and 2 ties. And NFL analytics are getting stuff wrong. Just to remind you, the Eagles lead the series versus the Giants. Okay? Not the Giants. They used to lead the series, but the Eagles took over, I'm going to say, from 2015 to now. Everything, like, I know, no, not 2015, 2014. That's when, like, the Eagles started to, like, flop around the Giants and everything and stuff like that. But yeah, let's look at the home games for the Eagles. And this is like the Giants thing right now on why but yeah, let's see if this will load. If this doesn't load, then oh my goodness grief, I'm going to have to. Okay, here we go. Oh, I know this is the home game versus the versus when the Eagles play the Giants. Okay, well the Eagles kind of, and the Giants lead 50 over the Eagles, which is good for New York. Let's look at away when they go away to Philly. And I'm pretty sure we all know the answer to that. If this thing, okay, here we go. La 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 la. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 straight wins. Dating from the last win in the Giants was 2013, but like I said, since 2014 they have been blooming against the Giants. And yeah, between the Steelers and the Giants, they just can't seem to. And the Eagles lead the series 51-38 with a tie. So the last time they tied was 1944. So something like that could happen again this year. So let me get out of this. Okay. Again, the skippiness. I'm sorry for the lagginess. And the Bengals lead 9-3 and 2 ties. So the last time the Eagles won this one was in the 2000s at 1997. That was the last time they won games versus Cincinnati. They also won it in 1991. So the Eagles have won 3 straight in Philadelphia, but they have not beaten Cincinnati. Or have they? Away. Yeah, let's look at away. Man, the Eagles don't really do that. I mean, they beat the Browns, so it's. Oh, speaking of the Browns, they have 5 sacks versus the Browns. While the Steelers beat the Raiders. Cincinnati leads 4-0 with a tie. That's gonna full. Yeah, that's going to end today. Cincinnati has not allowed the Eagles to win in Cincinnati. So, yeah, that's going to end next week. If the Eagles get that win. But that's going to win next week. All right, and here we go. Steelers and Giants. Okay. Steelers are on a 3-win streak from 2012 to 2020. But, however, the Giants lead the all-time series. Steelers can try to catch up by winning more games, but against the Giants it's going to be a little bit tougher, and that's why I'm saying that this is going to be an iffy game. Doesn't matter if the Giants suck. They can still be a decent team whenever. And this is a long rivalry. They met back in 1933 when the Steelers were the Pirates. So, let's look at the home games for the Steelers. I believe they are on a 2-win streak. At home, they can try to go 3. No, they're not. They're actually on a 1-win streak dating from 2016. The last time the Steelers have won 2 was like 1963 and 1964. That was the last time they won double at home during that year. So the last time they won 3 back-to-back games at home were 1947 to 1949, as I'm looking at now, and the Giants lead 22-14 in Pittsburgh. But yeah, this is a tough rivalry. Let's look out away. I'm pretty sure the Giants have everything ASAP at their home turf versus this Picks squad. Well, yes, 1 win in the span since 2016 from the Steelers. And they're on a 3-win streak, though. And yes, they are. They're on a 3-win streak at the Giants. So the Giants have not beaten the Steelers since 2000 at home. Their home turf. But ever since then, to 2004, 12, and 20, the Steelers have won. And Ben Roethlisberger had played in these games. So good to know. And yeah, that's actually the first time the Steelers have actually led a 3-win streak in New York. Right now, the Steelers actually have to get a win versus the Giants, which is probably the case. But wait, let me see the Giants lead 22-17. Okay, with no ties. Could be a tie the next time. But yeah, they, and I believe that's it. So yeah, Steelers, Giants, Eagles, Bengals. Each of the Pennsylvania teams will face their arch nemesis. Steelers will face the Eagles' arch nemesis, which is the Giants, and the Eagles will face the Steelers' nemesis, Bengals. Each team will play an AFC opponent twice. Both sides. From both of the divisions. It's like swip swap basically. Eagles will not see the Ravens, and the Steelers will not see they'll see the Commanders when they come off of their bye week. But other than that, yeah, that's truly it. Yeah, we're just flying. October 21st, Halloween's coming. Then, yeah. And also, as you can see, my terrible towel on the wall over there. Yeah. I guess, no. We'll have to see about Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Right now, I'm just rambling. We have to see what the Bengals and the Eagles are going to do. And the Steelers and the Giants. So, yeah. So as your host, Jedi number 1 is out. And I guess I'll see you guys after week 9. No, not week 9, week 8. Yeah, I'll make a little review probably sometime in November about week 8. And I guess towards week 9, I guess. But yeah, the Jedi is out.